Gifts that you can buy for your favorite triathlete. These are some of the most critical tools that we use in all of our swim training. All your training partners are going to be super jealous and you're going to be going faster. What's up, Trainiacs? Good morning. We are days away from Christmas. We are right in the holiday season, so that means there's a lot of shopping going on. And what I've put together here underneath your lovely chinny chin chin is a whole bunch of sub $50, mostly under $25 gifts that you can buy for your favorite triathlete. All right, let's start off with the bike. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, D's Nuts chamois cream that you put on your, I'm just gonna say it, you put it on your crotch, and it feels fantastic. If you haven't tried D's Nuts chamois cream, you don't know what your crotch has been missing. This little beauty, which I've been using for 2 full seasons, still has lots left, and it only costs 19 bucks. Fantastic chamois cream for prevention of saddle sores and treatment of existing saddle sores. Big fan. Next on the bike, guaranteed to make you 12 to 70% faster, sock doping. You throw these babies on, not only do you look like the Wicked Witch of the East, but all your training partners are gonna be super jealous and you're gonna be going faster. I like Sacco 7 socks. They haven't had really loud socks like this in a little while, but their designs are still pretty cool. Only cost 20 bucks each, and I actually wear these throughout the day. No holes, no nothing. I wear these on all my rides, and they're still in really good shape 2 years later. Let's now move on to running. If you don't have yourself a pair of stretchy elastic laces in your race shoes, you are missing out on seconds, literally seconds, life-changing seconds, race-making seconds. Are you having a race that you can go home and tell your spouse about kind of seconds? You know what, it's just a really easy way to make getting on your shoes in the second transition super simple, and they only cost like anywhere between $5 and $15 on Amazon. Super easy. Get yourself some elastic laces, or don't come crying to me later because you missed all those seconds. Next thing, now this has been probably the biggest game changer that I've had in my running game over the course of this summer. And no, it's not a tube top for the beaches. It's actually a flip belt that goes down here around your waist, and it's hollow on the inside, so you can actually shove your phone and keys and GoPro, and I've actually put a GoPro stand in here, and you put it all around your waist, and because it fits nice and tightly, everything just fits up against your waist. It doesn't jiggle around, you don't have to hold anything, you run hands-free, doesn't feel like you're any heavier, and you get this nice little sash that hides your muffin top if you're... Only costs about 20 to 30 bucks. Very critical. Now I don't have any of this here, but cue the swim viz, Mel. You'll often see me writing down workouts that say snorkel, paddles, band. You get yourself a snorkel, you put on some freestyler finesse hand paddles with the keel on the underside, and you wrap up your legs with a band. Now I'm assuming that you have access to a pull buoy because let's face it, all triathletes have pull buoys. And that setup takes away your need to lift your head out of the water, pushing your legs down. It takes away having to kick, so all you have to focus on is a nice, even stroke. These are some of the most critical tools that we use in all of our swim training. The snorkel's only about 25 bucks, the paddles are about 20 bucks, and the band, frankly, I just use an old cut-up inner tube, but if you want to get a little bit prissier than that and have everything nice and color coordinated, you can get a finesse one for 8 bucks. Now, the final 3 things fall into the miscellaneous category. First one, for the triathlete on your list who has a GoPro, the Jaws Clamp. Now, this is where Mel is going to edit the video and say, I hate to say a told-so, but a told-so. The Jaws Clamp here has completely replaced the tripod that I used to have for the GoPro. And Mel was saying like, well, you know, you should get a Jaws Clamp. I'm like, you know what? I don't know what I'd use it for. Well, the answer, everything. I use it for everything. I carry this everywhere. I attach it to everything. It's so much more simple than having to fiddle around with these tripod legs and balance things. You just Clamp it to whatever you want. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, I was not expecting that. Clamp it to whatever you want, and then you just bend this around. I definitely would not go with the knockoffs. This is 50 bucks, the knockoffs are 20, and for that $30 that you're gonna end up saving, the reviews on those knockoffs, not very good. And we're talking about something worth $400 or $500. Spend the extra 30 bucks. Last two things put you in a little bit of pain, but are very worth it. Get yourself a spiky ball. Only cost between about $10 and $15, and you put this in any area that feels tight, feels niggly, feels a little bit like there's a little peanut of pain that's building up. Ram this in there, sit on it, roll on it, let everything loosen up, and you're gonna get ahead of injuries before they turn serious. I should have done more work with this before the foot issue happened. And last, but certainly not least, because it is a time-tested favorite, Tarab. This is just stretchy band that makes you look really cool when you're standing around dudes that are deadlifting 700-800 pounds, and I'm playing with an elastic that looks like a scarf. There's a red, green, and yellow package. Those have far less resistance than the gray, black, and blue package. You can get all 6 for a grand total of about 25 bucks. And you use this for exercising your shoulders, for exercising in a hotel room, exercising and pulling your feet up like so. I mean, so many exercises. You really should have lots of these. So there you go, Trainiacs and Trainiac Sherpas who have been looking for something to get said Trainiacs. I hope this helps. If you aren't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button below. If you are subscribed, thank you for being an awesome Trainiac, and share this with your fellow Trainiacs out there that might need some ideas for what to get you. Those shares really help. And the Google Plus video views, those really help. We rely on those. Make sure you follow us on Google Plus.